welcome to the Lakes Region Humane Society. My name is Megan Williams and I'm the Executive Director. We're located here at 11 Old Route 28 in Ossipee. I want to begin by thanking everybody for an awesome 2024. We were able to help 377 pets in need this year, thanks to our hardworking staff, our donors, our volunteers, and those of you who follow us on social media. So thank you for your combined efforts in helping our pets in need. Of the 377 pets that we helped last year, 126 of them were owner surrenders, which means their owners passed away or were ill or otherwise couldn't keep their pets. There could be allergies that developed, there could be pets not getting along with other pets in the home and people having to make tough decisions about that. Either way, that's how those animals came in. 29 of them were submitted by the police for court-ordered protective custody holds while ownership was determined in court surrounding neglect and abuse issues. 96 of those animals were strays. Most of them were cats who were coming in, litters of stray cats, which tells us that not everybody is doing the best job of spaying and neutering their animals, which is unfortunate because oftentimes by the time these kittens make it into us, if they do make it into us, they're not very healthy, they're not doing well, and they're not socialized. So that takes a lot of medical care. Sometimes they don't make it. It's just really sad to see, and it's fixable, pun intended. You can get your pets fixed. You can utilize Rosie May Animal Alliance out of Conway. They have probably the most reasonable rates around for spaying and neutering. It's about $100, $150 for cats. They even have a little bus that will pick your cat up and drop it off to a location. I know that service is for Tuftonboro, Ossipee, Wolfboro, and there's a variety of other towns that'll do that for. That's only a $10 fee if you don't want to have to drive all the way to Conway to have your pet fixed. So anyway, we're still seeing a lot of cats coming in as strays. A lot of them are dogs too, but they tend to get reclaimed, which is awesome. That means that they have microchips, or we're posting them on Facebook and the owner is contacting us that come back and reclaim their pet. So that's wonderful. The cats is what's most concerning for us, is that there's so many of them out there that are unwanted. So if you do have a cat, even if it's an indoor cat, it can still get out. Accidents happen, and those poor kittens are out in the elements, so please keep that in mind when you're making these decisions. Okay, 45 of the 96 strays were reunited with their owners, which was great. And then 327 pets were adopted into wonderful new homes, so that's the happy news. I have some pet tips for you. One is a reminder that rabies vaccinations for cats and dogs are required by law. Whether they're indoor or outdoor, it's still required by law. And you can get that done really quickly and affordably over at the Tractor Supply here in Ossipee. They do it every other Saturday. So you can call over there and see what that's all about. They do it between, let's see here, I have my notes. So Saturdays from 4 to 5:30 p.m. And that's going to be the 22nd of February, the 8th of March, the 22nd of March, and the 5th of April. And it will continue, but those are the next upcoming ones. A reminder that cold temperatures can be tricky for your pets. They can lead to dry skin, so reduce baths if you can for your dogs, and maybe add a little fish oil to their food if you find that their skin's getting dry. That'll help keep their coats healthy. So unless you have a dog that's bred for the cold, like a husky or something like that, just remember that it's pretty chilly out there, so if you have a short-haired dog, they might be wanting to wear a coat if they need to be outside for long periods of time, just like we do. Keep an eye on paws for animals that are outside. Between the cold and the snow and the crunch of the ice, they can get cut up pretty good. If that's happening, there's booties, which they don't tend to love, but you can train them to wear booties. There's also salves you can put on it. One is called Musher's Secret, or you can just keep them outside less to try to keep their paws in better shape. One thing I wanted to talk about is the benefits of adopting your pet over shopping for your pet at a breeder or pet store. The first thing you'll know is that our pets come fully vetted, which means typically spayed and neutered, up to date on rabies, distemper, kennel cough. We test blood work, we test fecals to make sure they're clear. of diseases before they go out. It's far more cost effective to adopt than to buy from a pet store or a breeder. We don't make any money off our adoption fees. We keep them very low in order to promote adoptions and promote animals getting homes. We're transparent and honest about the pros and cons of each of our pets. We get to know them pretty well, and we like to communicate that to adopters in advance of adopting in order to ensure that these pets and the people who adopt them stay happy. Our team is knowledgeable. We've been doing this for 30 years. You can count on us to help pair the animal with a person that's going to fit with each person and each animal's unique personalities. We're not going to pair you up with a lab just because you want a lab. We're going to listen to what your lifestyle is like and what you actually can accommodate for a pet that's going to be a good fit, and we're going to suggest pairings that work. We follow up to see how the transition into the new home is going. We offer advice if you're bumping into any troubles. We take our pets back if it doesn't work out, so you don't have to worry about trying to rehome them. You just call us and we'll take the animal back. But the best and the most important part of adopting is knowing that you're part of the solution over part of the problem, and that you've given a shelter pet a home. That's huge. You're doing an amazing thing, and you're giving back to the world in a positive way. So on that happy note, I'm going to turn things over to Michaela. She's our new veterinary tech, and she's going to highlight some of the adoptable animals that we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm the vet tech here at Lakes Region Humane Society, and today we're going to be showcasing some of our adoptable animals. We're starting with the cats today. So we have Miss Doodle. Doodle has been here since the beginning of January. She is 7 years old. She is a love bug. Doodle really enjoys a snuggle, but she really enjoys her snacks. So we do recommend her being an only cat just because she is a little bit of a food hog. She's very affectionate. This cat is very low maintenance as far as attention goes. However, you know, she will cuddle on your lap and just enjoy looking out the window with you or sitting up at the table drinking a cup of coffee with you. Not super vocal, but definitely shows her affection to her human. So this is Gila. Gila is an 11-year-old neutered male cat, domestic short-haired tabby. Gila has been with us since December, right before Christmas. He he goes to the beat of his own drum. However, he does enjoy snuggles on his own accord. We definitely would recommend a quieter home as he prefers to be in his little cubby. He spends most of his days napping and snuggled up in whether it's a small cat bed or up at a window, the back of a couch. He'd probably do best in a home where he'd be able to have his own safe space, similar to something like this, like I had just mentioned. He is an older guy, so he unfortunately does require a special diet to help preserve his kidneys. It's a kidney care diet. However, he is doing exceptional in the diet. He's keeping himself hydrated, and he definitely has the ability to live out the rest of his years with very well quality of life. So he is a sweet man, even though he's a little camera shy. He is a good boy. I can reach in here and give him some pets. Let's see. He just really enjoys his little hidey hole. Yeah, he's a good boy. And he definitely would enjoy a snuggle if you were laying on the couch reading a book or watching TV. He probably would join you on his own accord. Always happy to get affection, but he kind of is a loner a little. But he does love his humans. He looks forward to us giving him his food every day. So this is Moon. Moon is a 14-year-old male neutered black and white cat. He has also been with us since December This is Moon's window. He spends most of his days in his donut bed, basking in the sun. Definitely a 10 out of 10 sunbather. He is a very affectionate man. He loves his head rubs. Yeah, and he purrs all of the time. His motor is always running. He loves his wet food. He loves snuggles with his humans. He will sit in front of you and probably just listen to you talk and read stories. He's a big guy into treats. He is an older gentleman at 14. However, he doesn't have any comorbidities currently. He doesn't have any restrictions on his diet, and he definitely deserves a home where he can live out his golden years, hopefully basking in a window. He definitely has a lot of life left in him, even at his golden age. So, age is just a number to Moon. He definitely has a lot of life left in him. He would do great in a family with kids, older crowd, a younger crowd, an active home, a quieter home. Due to his age, I think a quieter home would be ideal, but for someone looking for a great family addition, I think Moon would really be a great family addition. And Valentine's Day is coming up, so he is probably the biggest love bug that we have here. I think if he could say I love you, he'd probably say it 1,000,000 times a day. So this is Mikey. Mikey has been with us for several months, definitely several months too long. He's a 6.5-year-old male neutered shepherd mix. Mikey is a love bug. He loves his humans. As you can see, he loves the snow. He loves playing fetch, any type of interactive play style he definitely thrives on. Mikey is a heartworm survivor, and he's doing great post-treatment. He really enjoys walking. He really enjoys a treat. Any type of puzzle treat, like a stuffed Kong or a puzzle mat, he's big into those. Mikey does not do well with other dogs. He just prefers to have his human friends, no cats either. So during this Valentine's Day season, if you're looking for your one true love, it definitely could be Mikey. He would definitely do best in a home with a single guy or a single gal or a couple, just looking for an only pet in the home. Anyone with children, we would recommend at least an older teenage year, just because sometimes Mikey's a little bit of a bull in a china cabinet. Always sweet, but just doesn't know his size sometimes. It can definitely knock over little ones when he gets excited or wants to play. He's always looking for his next adventure. Mikey has been with us, like I had said, for several months. So his shelter deterioration, which consists of fear, anxiety, and stress, is getting a little bit high. So we definitely want to set Mikey up for success and get him his forever family, because he deserves to live in his forever home. So Mikey is a love bug. He's a good guy.